Between 2024 and late 2025, U.S. employers eliminated nearly 1.2 million jobs. Initially, economists described this as a post-pandemic correction or a reaction to high interest rates. But by May of 2026, the data showed a different trend taking hold. This chart tracks corporate job cuts over that period. Notice this sharp spike in early 2026. That divergence represents tens of thousands of layoffs where companies explicitly cited artificial intelligence as the reason for the cuts. Generative models were beginning to absorb the routine analysis and back-office tasks across the technology, finance, and consulting sectors. This restructuring hit the core of organizational management. Over 3 years, middle management job postings dropped by 42%. At the same time, the number of direct reports assigned to a single supervisor doubled. Corporations actively eliminated entire layers of their hierarchy, replacing middle managers with algorithmic software. The traditional corporate training pipeline, where an entry-level worker grinds through routine tasks to eventually reach management, is shrinking. Organizations are moving toward lean operations that require a fraction of the human capital they used to. To understand the scale of this disruption, we have to look backward. For centuries, technological progress followed a specific rule. Machines replaced physical muscle labor. Because machines handled the heavy lifting, the workforce migrated indoors. We went to schools and universities to learn cognitive, administrative, and managerial skills, assuming that white-collar work was the safest way to remain economically relevant. Generative AI is doing the exact opposite. It is targeting the very cognitive skills that were once the escape hatch from automation. Early computing laid the groundwork by crunching numbers, but modern machine learning systems instantly execute the complex analytical work we assumed only humans could perform. This shift changes the calculation for the modern workforce. The long-held assumption that brain work was the ultimate safeguard against machines has been upended. For the first time, physical presence is proving more durable than digital processing. Economists are now evaluating career survival through a lens of AI exposure versus AI complementarity. They are measuring where AI acts as a total substitute for a worker and where it acts as a force multiplier. This risk matrix maps out the modern workforce. Down here in the high displacement zone, you find traditional gateway roles: junior software engineering, basic financial analysis, and data entry. These are highly exposed positions because a language model can execute their specific tasks almost instantly. But look at the upper right quadrant. These roles represent the insulated economy. They require navigating unstructured physical environments, places where digital systems and robotics struggle to function. While software can draft a legal brief, it cannot rewire a building, perform physical therapy on a patient, or install HVAC systems. Because of this, the U.S. is facing a deficit of 1.4 million trade jobs by 2030, driving significant wage growth in these sectors. Specialized physical skills provide a shield against algorithmic displacement. Work that was once categorized as blue-collar has become a structurally secure class of labor. The beauty and personal care industry offers a distinct case study for this durability. In a society defined by screen time, remote work, and digital isolation, authentic human interaction carries a high psychological value. Researchers call this the human premium. Beauty professionals perform deep emotional labor, creating a sanctuary for uninterrupted conversation and physical touch. That emotional stabilization drives intense consumer loyalty. Successful salons maintain repeat client retention rates up to 75%. These platforms automate the administrative friction, handling complex calendar scheduling, managing waitlist cancellations, updating dynamic pricing, and deploying marketing to lapsed clients. By stripping away the paperwork, this software has fueled a micro-entrepreneurship boom. Almost a third of the personal appearance workforce is self-employed, driven heavily by this salon suite model, where professionals rent private turnkey spaces. Building momentum, because AI is handling the logistics, a solo practitioner operating out of a single suite can market themselves with the same sophistication as a massive corporate franchise, while setting their own prices and keeping 100% of their service revenue. Career security in this economy comes from a specific combination: providing authentic physical human connection at the front end, while letting software handle the administrative burden at the back end.